we're still here, so we must be doing something right.
Doing something right. On that note, we have to take a quick commercial break, but we'll have more with Bob and Marianne when we come back. Stay with us.
Congratulations on the promotion.
I hope you're saving the extra money.
You gotta put it in stocks.
If you want to get ahead.
No, bonds.
And CDs.
Stick it under the mattress.
Getting plenty of advice, but not enough facts? Visit saveandinvest.org. No confusing advice, no sales pitch. Just unbiased information and tools to help you manage your money with confidence. Saveandinvest.org.
Sure, my neighbors Jean and Louise, they may be superheroes with superpowers, but that doesn't make them so super at saving energy and money. I mean, I like them and all, but when Jean uses that power vision to cook dinner, or when Louise or Starbright tries to save a little on the lighting bill.
Mom, a little light.
I may not be able to harness the power of the elements, but I save significant cash and help the environment with appliances, electronics, and windows featuring the Energy Star label. And I improved my home energy efficiency with insulation. My thermostat? Watch this. I'm just kidding. It's programmable. I don't have to lift a finger to save on AC and heating.
Mom, Dad's making fondue again.
So discover your own energy-saving superpowers. Go to ase.org/consumers.
Stronger, healthier babies. Learn more about healthy babies at marchofdimesbaby.org. Stronger, healthier babies. Learn more about healthy babies at marchofdimesbaby.org.
Thanks for staying with us here on Eye on Ocean County. I'm Christina Sico, and joining me once again is Bob and Marianne Levy, hosts of the Bob and Marianne in the Morning Show on WOBM AM. Thanks so much again for being with us. Now let's start. You guys are on the air at 11:60 a.m. in Ocean County and 13:10 a.m. in Monmouth County, so you can be heard in both counties.
Yeah, 1310's been a fairly recent addition, and I get the feeling we're doing okay with it. We take phone calls in the morning. We're not a phone-in show. We accept phone calls. We get some good ones, and we notice more and more activity coming out of areas where we didn't get before 1310. It's good for up around for Belmar and north along the shore. Stand corrected. Point Pleasant and north along the shore, it's a better signal. It goes up the Parkway considerably further than our 1160 signal. So it's been a nice little addition. Huh?
And it gets in both areas, so you have a lot of different listeners. Now you guys have the new Sound of WOBM AM, Good Time Oldies. How's that going?
It was rough at first. It was rough because it was more geared towards the older music, and management decided, we got to step it up a little bit. And we went to Good Time Oldies. We play 50, 60, 70, everything pre-disco. We don't do pre-disco. And it wakes you up in the morning. I find myself more alive in the morning now because I love the music. I love the sound. And we've gotten good feedback and we've gotten bad feedback. But the good thing is that the people that gave us bad feedback, they're still listening because they want to hear us.
And anytime you change format, some people are going to love it and some people are going to hate it. So, but it seems
that certainly. You stop and think about people listening to a radio station. Obviously, they like whatever it is, or they wouldn't be there. So if you change format to anything, it's going to be negative in the beginning, right? Simple as that. But we'd say it hasn't been a huge problem for us. When we
first came on, when we actually first started doing the show, management, they got like, who are these people? What are they doing on there? Get them off. We want our music back. And then all of a sudden, now we're part of the family.
Right.
So we're
So you've been accepted and welcomed into their homes.
We personally love the new music format. Now, when I get complaints from people who are my age, you know, you're playing that rock and roll music. Come on, well, you're not dead yet. Get with it. You know, this is music they were listening to when they were 20 years old.
We have a listener friend named Mike from Brick, and years and years and years ago, he called us up, and he said, "It's an addiction, or is it your addiction or an affliction?" And that sort of like stuck with us. And then we had another listener friend, God rest his soul, Harry.
Oh, man.
Called him Fukak the Harry, okay? And he called up, and what did he say? What was his saying?
He gave us the ultimate positive review. He was very, very sick, and he was suffering. And he said, one day he said, you know, anybody who doesn't listen to your show in the morning has got to be insane. I thought that was the greatest endorsement ever of anything at all. I mean, that got to be insane. But I don't think a totally rational person would go that far. But hey, we're getting by. You know, that's all you can hope today is get by, and it's okay. It's we get such positive feedback. You know, we do these listener friend cruises. We're going to be going on 16 in January. Number 16 started out. Our first one was Hawaii, a travel agency, Galaxy Cruises and Travel. They're in Little Silver. They approached the station and they said maybe we'd be interested in doing cruises, you know. And it's all right. So we tried it and it worked. We've had as many as 260 listener friends with us on a cruise, which apparently is a big number and impressed the cruise lines. And we get repeats every year. And honestly, it's like family.
And where are you going this year? You said it's your 16th year.
A new itinerary, a new cruise line we haven't done
going out of Cape
before.
Liberty, and we're doing islands in the Caribbean. We honestly don't care what islands we go to, as long as there's a beach chair and some sand and some sun.
You'll find a way to have fun.
I'm very happy, and a casino on the ship. And a casino.
12-nighter, and it's a. I must say it's not a bad perk on a job, you know. Technically, we're working. It's not vacation, right?
There you go.
Everybody should work
we've done
like that.
Panama Canal, Alaska twice,
and
Caribbean.
This is all with listeners.
All with
and
listener
always
friends.
nice people, the nicest people. You wouldn't believe you could have a group that big, and they're all nice people and fun. And for the most part, retirees. You know, they're the ones that have the time and the money. And I'll tell you, some of these people in their 70s, even 80s, they could bury some of these young people at night.
There you go.
I mean, just
we got some party listeners.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Now, Marianne, you know, Tiramisu is being such a good little girl over here. Now, you have your pet page,
yes,
which you post, you know, your own pictures, and people can post. Talk to us about the pet page.
Listener friends again that know me know my dogs are my life. I mean, if everyone else was to go away. Wait a minute. He says he's the only man in America who wishes his wife would treat him like a dog. All right. They get warm blankets before they go to bed. They drink bottled water. Yeah, I'm in that. Okay. They're my life. So I know people like me want to share their pets also. So we started a pet page on our website, and you just send me pictures of your pets, and we post them. We just post them. I like to help out animal shelters, area animal shelters. I'm very big with them, extremely big with them. In fact, Tom's River Township Animal Shelter, Miss Helen over there, I'll do anything I can for them. And one day she called me up and she was like crying, and I said, what's the matter? And she goes, well, I wanted to leave you as her last resort because I hate to keep her, but our washing machine broke. We don't have one. I said, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it. So I called up Jersey Coast Appliance, and Ralph said to me, he goes, you know what? He says, I'll give it to you, my cost. Listener friends, and install it. Within a half an hour, I had, I think, $900 from our listener friends to give the shelter their washing machine. And then about a month later, their dryer went. Same thing, our listener friends are there. They're there. I mean, if we need anything from them, if it's a good cause, they are there for us.
That's wonderful. Now, you guys also do Wag On Inn Wednesday, and you listen for the Pet of the Week every morning at 8:35. Bob, how is that listening to? Because I know you want to come back as a pet in your next life. But
that's just on Wednesday.
That's Wednesdays.
Wednesday morning.
And hey, she's got this thing with the animal love, and it's sincere, and I think it's great. And she's really helped to get a lot of animals adopted that otherwise had no future. and that makes me feel just great. And she's really done a lot of great stuff for the animal shelter and so forth. And the way to